Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Main objective today is to get my gun back, but until it's 22, I'm helping this cryptozoologist to find their cryptids. So I've been checking their traps and now I'm just talking to them, just passing the time until 22. But I thought, let's start here, this conversation, and then we'll go back and find the gun. She gave me a tie, by the way, and we're talking about the pin on the tie right now. It's a cryptid bird on the pin. Kim is not happy we're having this conversation.
Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uva got there, the teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times. Yes, or rather, hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plottenkalk followed the teratorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist. Then the teratorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird. The bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back, but every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uva spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away. The 8-eyed teratorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. It even let him feed on some carcasses up there, and the 2 unfertilized eggs it left behind. Absolutely, sweetie. Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrao is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade, latest.
This one I liked. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
Come on, Kim. Let's just have a nice time. We don't need to believe it, but we're passing time.
He's sincere. He likes the audacity of it.
Sadly, yes, but there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Il Mara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Not really. It's just stylization. The way they drew eyes. It's not a zoological drawing.
Very, very hard.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know?
Oh, we promised Kim we would only talk about one of them. If I press another one, will they say something?
The gnome of Jeroma. Oh, yes. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue. It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom.
It dissolved.
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
Ah, my god, I don't like these choices, but okay, we go with him this time.
I understand your skepticism, but that's what happens with things that are rare and stand out.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
He nods approvingly. He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
Good. Okay. And? Completely empty?
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course. Be sarcastic. Unless you have an alternative
I didn't mean
hypothesis you'd like to
sarcasm.
venture, mine stands, okay? Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened? Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity? Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
A little hooligan. But what would a child want with bags?
Kuno wants the bags, of course. Bugs. Bags.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
Delinquents, my favorite.
Try and enjoy it, Kim.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologise, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Which one is Gary? Where is he? Isn't this one Gary?
Very generous of you to
Okay.
help us out, officer. I'm sure glad to be back from that little excursion. I mean, officers.
Okay, didn't have anything new. Bye.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well, bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Not really. Okay, let's head back to the fishing market.
Was that? Could it be? The Col de Mamadakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear. There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird. There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species. Yeah, but how are you going to catch it? It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age. Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it.
Where is over there?
No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets. Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Perfect timing. We're gonna reach that place exactly when we're supposed to. Or a bit early. Yeah, we're a little bit early. Let's see what it said. Oh yeah, we missed Kuno. We'll do it in the morning. Maybe he's not there anyway. Okay, someone's been running around pretending to be an officer. Da da da. 22 fish market. Get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Which one is that? Is it this? Is this the boardwalk or where the big factory was? It said past the fishing village. So I should go past the fishing village. Well, I guess it should be here because this is more of a suspicious place. So if anyone's gonna be running around with my gun, it should be over here. Let's see if we can pick up this. Thinking this boardwalk maybe then. But the time is going so slow. Okay, let's harass some people with our prank calls.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling. 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 Still calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work. Tethys. Hey! You're not Tethys.
Give me the money.
Screw you, and don't ever call here again. You're fucking with some serious people.
Disconnect tone.
Okay, Kim, relax. Still 4 minutes left. I don't know why this bag always shines up after every conversation. I don't have any new items. Oh yeah, let's put on the armor if someone decides to shoot me, I guess. I would love to have the helmet too, but yeah. Maybe we should go sneaky instead of a flashlight, have a crowbar and hit someone with it. Left. Let's look for some bottles until then, I guess. Empty thoughts. I like that.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune.
No way. 3%. And this time is not moving, man. Let's hope we won't die here.
There's some tear.
Guessing this is the place. Or I'm hoping. But time is still not moving. Time in this game is not. It's weird. Sometimes it jumps ahead, sometimes it just stands still.
Yes?
Maybe not stand there at 22. We should get there at 22. Maybe it won't spawn if we're already standing there. See what I mean? Seriously, it has gone more. It can't be like 56 still. It's been 56 for like 3 minutes now. I'm here to collect bottles. Do you have any? Nope. Maybe a conversation will trick the game to start counting time again.
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes. See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know what's crazy, actually? What? This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. I got one of those scientific ampules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you'll... It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not those arseholes.
I need to
Those
go.
arseholes charged me £4 to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all. The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies.
Thingies.
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff.
Yeah, if you drink it, you
98.7%,
die.
almost pure alcohol.
It's not for drinking.
Snakes or intestinal worms?
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Don't say it.
3 real, right?
Free real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Well done. You got it. That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
If you drink this, then you'll die.
I
That's
know.
a fact.
I'm not drinking
And
it.
that's why we're going to save you from yourself.
I want to
And
sell it.
store this as a sellable
Yeah.
item. Go sell it at the pawn shop for a profit.
Okay, let's find the gun, and then Kuno, and then sell that weird medicinal alcohol. I hope it's here.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Okay, we found it at least.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show...
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand.
Kim, please shoot her.
Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Okay, let's just run to the side and then punch her and take the gun.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
This one sounds cool.
offered to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress! I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous. Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper. Critically reducing blood from passing through the neck of the suspect.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
Ah, fuck. Why am I so bad at this?
Officer in need of assistance! Suspect alert! Get on the ground!
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
I mean, this one or this one? Kim, are you gonna miss again? Ah, this is hard. I think we're in the right. I mean, someone's pointing a gun at us. Not this one. This will get me shot right away. Okay, let's try the nice way first. But if I get shot from this, ooh, I won't be happy. Hope my armor helps me.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force.
Okay.
Sector, take the shot! Big red key! Big red key!
Big red key? That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed! No, 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 no. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth! Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers in pursuit!
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
License and registration! License and registration! Come in, dispatch! Sector! Sector! Azimuth!
It's not a code, just disjointed words.
It's the goddamn police shitbag! Hug the pavement! You're under arrest!
She thinks she's a police officer. Try treating her like a police officer. A lower ranking police officer.
What? Sir?
Easy. Press her too hard and she'll...
With a swift, poorly coordinated move, the woman slams the megaphone against her lips and teeth. A trickle of blood runs down her chin.
No.
She doesn't
gonna get
notice
shot.
it.
Officer compromise! Unlawful impersonation! Pigs en route! Engage your will!
Okay. She's actually more agitated now. My bad.
Ah, come on. None of these are good. I don't want to leave. I want my gun. But this one, I will fail it and die. Oh my god. How long do I have to wait for this?
We can't leave. A delirious civilian is pointing a firearm at us. Your
Okay,
firearm.
but you
You
take the
need to
shot.
solve this.
Why do I have to run up and get shot? You have a gun in your hand. Okay, man. Disappointment right now.
All right.
Ah,
This is how we do it. You hurl the tear bag in her face, already darting right,
no.
and immediately
My
close
money in
the
the
distance.
bag.
Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist.
Okay, but pick up the bottles afterwards. I need them.
No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
Suicide by cop. Split-second decision. Eat lead, scumbag.
Oh my god.
God, I almost blew her head off.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
You have to buy your own bullets.
Great gears are grinding to a halt. The machine is powering down. She's all out of jolt.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this. Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8, and loneliness. Could be. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we gonna do with her? I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without a gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone.
Well, herself. She's gonna freeze to death out here.
We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle.
Ah.
They might even know her family. Okay, that settles it. I'll contact my station after we wrap it up for the day. They can contact the sanitarium and handle the logistics. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left alone. She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
I hope the gun is loaded now. We need more physical instrument to open that icebox, but authority is good. We're a cop after all. Logic is through the roof. going at 40.
The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap? She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Oh, is that yours?
The lieutenant nods. The old woman doesn't react to your touch.
Hey Kim, you need to go call the cops in your car. Maybe we should sleep first, so it's daytime. Yeah, let's go sleep first. I have my free room here. You get to go back to the hotel, Kim. Unless you want to come in.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time to...
Good night, officer. We'll meet.
Weird dream time, maybe.
The bed is comforting, if... Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Nice. Finally some good sleep.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Just let me sleep.
Recorded in you forever on Ferrotape.
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience. On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
I'm gonna solve this case, okay? This brain will not stop me from it.
For the money, baby. For the greater good. For Revacon. Always and only Revacon.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth. There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Okay, bye.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
It's okay, I'll manage. Just give me some caffeine.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go.
Thank you, Volitation. Where's logic in this? Help me out, logic.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Thank you, logic. I knew I could count on you. Okay, punch. Ah, wait.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
No shit.
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
See, logic is on my side at least. These other fuckers, they're just annoying me and making me doubt myself.
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité. Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly.
You're thinking general. Okay.
La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues. The human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority.
Not always.
Like a committee. Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez
Who's that? Me? Kim? Who else?
Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
Yeah, thanks for that info. Could have used it from the start, maybe.
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves. Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors. Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels. Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
This will never be done. Thanks.
Good. You're up. Listen.
We just had this conversation.
It's a spin Earth every day. Things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control.
Oh my god, let's
The
just...
center, you've got to find out who bears. Whoa, like a committee. Only you're half together. You'll be able to discover who, most like once they rest assured. Good luck.
Oh, not again. Bye. Kimmy!
Yes? I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject. If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
He's not gonna like my answer.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for? Ah, now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility? Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee.
But you are. We need your skepticism.
You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villodrons, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment.
Yeah, where do I find him? Is he still there?
If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion.
Smart.
Now, was there anything else?
Okay, let's go. Back to the pawn shop, back to the police car, back to Kuno, back to the Whirling Inn. Please, this circle, go away.
Officer, the flashlight, please.
Sorry. Crowbar then.
Top of the morning to you. How may I? Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Jim, tell them to piss off, man. They're gonna steal your tires.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
Yeah, say that right in front of us.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Okay, can I pull out my gun now?
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational title. Was it a good idea on the lieutenant's part to get into this? Don't even answer that. Just leave. You can always come back later, on your own terms.
I'm listening to the thought in my head. Oh yeah, I need to use the phone.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there anything else I can do for you? 57.
In the cabin, you see...
Kuno, my favorite character. Where are you? Give me the bugs, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care? No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison! Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
You just ratted him out.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Maybe he's got them stashed somewhere nearby, in some hidden place. There's a suspicious shack in the eastern corner of the yard.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material eaten because it's nice and orderly.
Seriously?
Well-laid pallets. It reveals no secrets at this time.
Well, can't help you out with your bugs right now. If that was the shack I was supposed to open up.
Hi again, Gendarme. Oh, a committee. How interesting. And if I may ask, Gendarme, what is this committee about?
He's all bemused skepticism. He doesn't actually care what you want with his friend.
God, of course it is. My friend is always trying to convince me I need a little more responsibility, as though I don't have enough going on already. In any case, I would love to help. But the thing is, I don't know where he is. We don't talk about everything, you see. He might have mentioned something about making a tour of some historical sites up the coast. In an unofficial capacity, of course. I guess you will. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Which coast? Back to the island again?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
Huh? You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push, quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Claudia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde.
Ah,
that's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Yeah, blonde, tall, 2 rooms over from yours. Sure, why not? You've probably seen her around.
Why do I have to try this?
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Whatever you do, do not tell him you know her. That would sound off. Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
I know her.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months. You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Learn to breathe.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
What do you think I meant? Yes, yes, and no.
No
Got something to
karaoke.
say about it?
Yeah. Please try the karaoke.
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
Aw.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Why would I tell him I found a witness? That's stupid. I would put the witness at risk then. Okay, I think we'll end it here for this time. Next time we'll talk to the lady upstairs. Thank you for watching and see you next. Oh wait, Kim wants something. Let's talk to him first before we end it.
Officer, what was that? Yes. The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
So she overheard you? Or did you party together? Anything else? That's clearly your interrogation technique. Anything else? Okay, that's manageable. Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday. We'll be all right, Lieutenant. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right. Is it though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. Try not to mess it up.
Okay then, now we'll end it. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.